Have you started working on your taxes this year for your daycare business? If not, I have something special for you. If you're new here, my name is Candace Denise. I am the author of the Six-Figure Daycare Blueprint. I have been a daycare provider for 14 plus years, and I give daycare providers the blueprint on how to turn their daycare, whether it's a home daycare or a daycare center, into a six-figure business. And not just a six-figure business that makes six figures like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. No, we set up a plan where you make six figures every year. But let's get to the real reason why you're here. You're here for taxes, and I wanted to show you a resource that we have in store before we relaunch the Six-Figure Daycare Academy for 2026. I'm going to be highlighting some products and a few videos to show you what we have to help you run your daycare business simply and easily. Now, first up is the Ultimate Daycare Tax Deductible and Expense Log. I love this log. I can tell you, it's my favorite. I love it. And I love it because it helps organize tax information. So when it's time to file taxes, it's so easy, it's so simple, and you're making sure that you're getting all the daycare deductions you want and need. So let me show you what it looks like on the inside. And if you haven't started tracking your mileage, your food expenses, any educational costs, if you haven't started doing it for this year, get the Daycare Ultimate Tax Deductible and Expense Log. You'll love it. You'll be able to use it. And when it comes time for taxes, you will have the numbers written out clearly and easily for the year. All right, are you ready? Let's just run through this daycare tax deductible expense log. Now, first, every month has its own separate section. It's so cute. It says March here. We're going to go through March, and I'll show you the features because they're exactly the same from month to month. So as we open it up, there's a daycare home use log where you can actually put down the hours your daycare is open. Any extra hours you spend in your daycare business, you can put that down. So at the end of the month, at the bottom, you have a place to write down how many hours you use your daycare. Writing this down month to month helps so much when your tax preparer asks you as a home daycare provider, how many daycare hours have you used your daycare business in your home? How many hours have you been doing daycare? You don't have to think about it off the top of your head. You can be like, I got my chart, I got my calendar, I know. The next thing is a written gas mileage log. So if you are transporting children or doing anything for the daycare, running errands, you can always list it as well as your mileage. Every month also comes with a tax deductible expense log for all the major tax deductible expense categories for daycare providers. You can list it out from week to week, and if you're in the Six-Figure Daycare Academy, if you've been a member in 2025, or if you bought the Six-Figure Daycare Blueprint, you know how important it is to choose a money day every week as a daycare provider to organize your tax deductible expenses, right? To track them and to list them. Well, this gives you a chart so you can do that for the month as well as list your total. So from month to month, you have a running total. And to make the tax deductible expense log complete, we have a monthly summary that you can give to your tax preparer when it's time to file taxes in all the major categories, and it has a place for you to add up from month to month your daycare home use hours. This is literally a lifesaver. It will help you organize all your tax deductible expenses so that you can get the maximum tax deductible write-offs. So if you need a planner to track your tax deductible expenses, visit thedaycarelife.com. That's thedaycarelife.com. The link will be in the description, but you can click the link in the bio to check it out. It's $17, and it will save you so much time and money.